we enter the elevator on this episode of G-Vision, opening your mind to new realities. Resting on the top floor to meet none other than an awesome vocalist, mighty minister of music, mighty man of God, and someone that has been chosen for this time.
Anybody ever had a midnight when all the lights were off, you didn't know what you were gonna do? Anybody ever had a midnight when you couldn't tell where you were going up or down, and you couldn't tell your left from your right, you couldn't tell you were in or out?
He has a new hit album that is about to be released March 17th, 2018. That's right, March 17th, 2018. Album release and album release party, 7 p.m., Petersburg, Virginia. Representing in the Kingdom Corner, hailing from Waverly, Virginia, Mr. Michael J Wright.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I won't complain.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome man of God with us here today. He is an awesome worship leader. He has an awesome gift of song. He has ministry. I mean, we just thank God for this man right here. And I'm just going to introduce the song and present to others none other than the world renowned Michael J Wright.
Michael Wright.
What's good, brother? Good to see y'all, man.
Hey, man. Likewise.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thanks for joining us here today, man.
I appreciate the opportunity, brother.
Yeah, because we know you a busy cat, man. You could have been doing 1,000 other things, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's right, bro. We want to let you know that we do not take this thing lightly. We know that it is a blessing for us to even be in the midst together. For you even take the time out of your busy schedule to join us and just tell us a little about yourself today.
Yeah.
So, man, we just think, is there anything that you would like to say at this moment?
Well, I just want to take the opportunity to say thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Just as you said, we're all busy.
Mm-hmm.
We live in a world where everything and everyone is busy. So the fact that anyone would take out time just to fellowship, that's what this is. This is a fellowship. So anyone would take out time to fellowship means a lot to me. So you know, you guys are my guys, and I love you from the bottom of my heart. So thank you for allowing me to be here today.
Thank you. Now listen, we can go ahead and cut to the chase because everybody wants to know. I mean, we've been hearing the buzz in the air. We come to different services and we get to see you do your thing live and in action. And so the fact that I can't let the cat out the bag. Do you want to, man? You hear him hitting around too? Go ahead and tell the people.
Okay, so we are so excited. God has blessed me this year in March. I will be releasing my very first CD.
Wow.
March 17th, 2018. I'm telling you, don't want to miss it. The album is called All of Me. That's the name of the album, All of Me. And this album simply demonstrates the title because I was at a point in my life where I just needed to surrender.
Yes.
And I just wanted to surrender. So
Yes.
I said, okay, here I am, all of me. Everything good, everything bad, everything ugly. Here it is. And so we've been working on this project for about a year, and I'm telling you, I'm excited about it. So March 2018, you want to get it. All of
March
me.
17, 2018. I'm looking forward to it already.
March 17th, which just happens to be my son's birthday.
Oh, wow. Isn't that amazing?
Hey, what other better way to celebrate than bring him to a concert for one of the biggest up-and-coming stars, forget out of Virginia, out of the nation.
Wow.
Michael J Wright, everybody. 317, what's that, Tabernacle?
There's going to be a Tabernacle Life Center.
Tabernacle Life Center, Petersburg, Halifax Street,
Right on
right?
Halifax, yeah.
Yes, Halifax Street,
sir.
Petersburg. And that's an awesome place, too.
It is a beautiful venue.
That's where you had your, that was your venue as well, School.
Was it my venue?
Yeah. We're very familiar.
Very familiar, yeah.
That's very familiar. That happened to be a venue that I got married at.
That's right.
Yeah.
But,
so that is, it's already been blessed,
There it
Christian,
is. There it
and
is.
all of those things.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a high time.
Yes, sir.
That's He's still
Yes, sir.
bringing it. Oh, man.
So check it. So Mike, as a minister of music, can you just give us where you draw your inspiration from to sing? Because it's so powerful. It seems so natural and unrehearsed when you're, out there ministering and singing and just doing your thing for the people. So what's some of your biggest inspirations that you like to draw from, brother?
My main inspiration is just for the love of music. I love music. And I love all types of music. Gospel music, it is my roots. That's what I know. I grew up hearing my grandmother sing through the house. I grew up hearing my mother sing through the house. My mother, they called her the songbird of the family. She's the oldest of 9, and she was the songbird, still is the songbird. So that also is where I get my inspiration from my mom. She pushes me, she encourages me, and there's nothing I can't do in her eyes. But just the love of music, the passion of music, and then church music. I'm a church boy. I mean, I'm not
ain't nothing wrong with being a church boy.
I'm not ashamed of it.
Why?
And I love singing in the church. I love being in the church. I love the function of the church, and it is to enhance our lives. So the love of music, and definitely the love of my family, and the spirit that it puts you in when you're in a church, because music moves you.
I'm glad you said that, because I'm gonna hold you to that. Before we get off of this broadcast tonight, you gonna give us a little taste. I ain't mean to interrupt you, but you gonna give us a taste before we get off the broadcast. That's it. That's it.
Oh yeah.
So, brother, with that said, when you go to different venues and it's time for you to minister, some people say perform.
Yeah.
It's interchangeable, depending on whether you're in the church or out the church.
Right.
But when it's time for you to do what God has blessed you to do, how do you prepare for it?
Man, that's a good question. I try my best to stay humble. Just before I perform, or just before I minister, whichever one you want to call it, I have butterflies all in my stomach. I'm nervous because
You get nervous, Michael.
Yeah.
This is news, everyone. This is news.
That must mean it's okay to be nervous. Because I get nervous.
Listen, I become very nervous, okay? And it is because I want to make sure that I represent well.
Yes.
I want to make sure that I present the music, whatever it is, in a way to where it will impact those who are listening.
Yes.
And so because I am singing gospel music, which is the good news, it's important that every lyric, every phrase, every note is in the right place, even as far as musicians. As they accompany the soloist or what have you, it's important that everything is in place. So I just try to keep myself calm. I pray, of course. And I just try to, I've learned how to get in that zone. Okay, because as an artist, there's a zone that you're in.
Yes.
And when you're in that zone, there's nobody but you and God.
Yes.
Nobody but you and God. And you're in that zone. And as soon as you hit that stage and you grab the mic and that music comes on,
Yes.
So I just try to, again, get in that zone, and I pray, and I try to make sure I have the right words in my mind and different things of that nature, because you just don't want anything to go wrong while you're ministering or while you're presenting this music to a dying world. So those are some of the things that I do as I prepare.
All right. Now you said something about getting in your zone.
Yeah.
I know Ellis and I, Sir L and I, at Secret Weapon, we have our ways of getting into our zone.
Yes, sir.
Now my way of getting into my zone, I would probably slide off to myself and just maybe meditate or just get to a quiet space to let my mind clear. How exactly do you get into your zone?
Yeah, so that's a good point. And again, I'm like you. I try to get off to myself. I'm introverted by nature. Excuse me. I don't have to be around people. I don't have to get energy from a lot of people. I'm fine by myself. And so want to prepare and to kind of get my mind where it needs to be. I'll go off to myself, or I could be in a crowd with a lot of people. I could be in a room with a lot of people, but I'm zoned out. I'm not there because I'm so focused on what it is that I have to do, and I want to make sure that it goes across effectively. So just getting to myself, I'm a lot like you, bro. I get to myself, whether I physically move myself away or mentally and spiritually move myself away. Yes. That's what I do to prepare.
Awesome. Okay, so in looking at some of your recent posts online, I saw that you gave a big up to G.I.
Yes.
Which is also, one of our favorite groups as well.
Yes.
And that song, one of their newest hits, Pray and Don't Worry. I believe it reached over the 1 million mark. So
That's
kudos to G.I. Big up to G.I. And I was joyous at hearing that come from you, because a lot of times we don't see local artists,
Right.
especially being from Virginia. I don't know whether it's just this area or what, but we don't see a lot of people locally trying to push the other guys that haven't quote unquote made it yet.
Right.
And we don't see any collective effort, like people helping each other up. So is that some of your experience too?
Yeah, I want to say that, well, I'll take that back. I won't say that's been some of my experience, but I will say that is some of what I have seen. I think it's important that we support one another.
Awesome.
That's the bottom line. I think it's important that we support one another. I'll put this out there. I had the awesome opportunity to work with one of the members of GI who actually helped me with one of the songs on my album, Rufus Johnson, amazing young man. And he helped me out a lot vocally, okay, to try to stretch and to try to challenge me vocally, and it helped out a lot. And that's what it's all about. When we all come together, iron sharpens iron.
Yes.
When we all come together, I should become better, you should become better. And when we do that, we celebrate one another and push each other higher. We have to be able to prefer others rather than ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's what Jesus did. And so, in putting that shout out for GI, because I am proud of them, I've been following them since they began years ago. And their group went through different membership. However, they're still standing and they're still pushing forward, and I think it's amazing. Yes. So I wanted to send that out to them and to indirectly send the message of let's push one another without verbatimly saying let's push one another. Okay.
We got it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Did y'all hear that? He said a lot of the times people don't support each other.
Right.
My brother said that. My other brother said that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that is the case. A lot of times when God has given you a gift, it seems like if you're working on your gift, it's all about me.
Right.
But that ain't what the word said. Don't say prefer others before yourself. Sure. So even as you're promoting your album, you're still pushing and supporting the brothers. Yeah. So I mean, shout out to that. Kudos to that, man. Appreciate you catch up on that. So
appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Another point before school comes back, because I know he got 1,000 questions over here, so let me just get my little 2 in. Now, also, I saw on your live feed how you talked about knowing your abilities, knowing your capabilities, knowing what you can do, owning that and mastering it, and walking with that confidence, that swag of, I got this.
Yes.
So, you know, I know you talked about that with singers, but can that translate to other areas of your life as well?
Most definitely. I think it translates to all areas of our lives. And in that video, yes, I was just speaking directly to singers to encourage them to be who you are, know who you are, understand your capability, embrace what you have to offer, because we all have something to offer. And so, in every area of our lives, yes, I think that applies. But even on your job, you can be intimidated on your job. But they hire you for a reason. And they hire you because you are capable. You have the ability to get the work done that they need. So, yeah, maybe there may be someone else who can do it better, and who has done it better, but they hire you. So this is your time, and I think that's the whole purpose of it. When you're in your time, you understand what I'm saying? And I feel something right there. When you're in your time, nobody can stop it. Nobody can block it. Nobody can deny it.
Come on.
Okay? So, in every area of our lives, on our jobs, trying to be healthy, in the community, with our families, okay? Because even in families, you have individuality. Yes. And it's important that every individual embrace who they are, even in family. Will we agree always? No. But I respect you enough, and I know what you bring to the table. And that's the foundation of it. When you know what you bring to the table, you can walk with that confidence.
Come on.
You can be sure of who you are. Yeah, you may have some pitfalls, but we all do. But you get back up in that confidence, learn from what you did, and keep moving so that you can teach somebody else.